In today's world, crime can happen anywhere, even in cyberspace. And when someone gets pulled over on the Information Superhighway, they get the one-way ticket to the Internet Court.
Hi, I'm Super Lawyer 64, and I'm a prosecutor for Internet Court. Kind of. Actually, today's my first trial, and the only reason I got this case is because my mom knows the plaintiff, so now I basically have to get a conviction, and whatever. I've got this, and I'm gonna win.
No, he isn't. He's gonna lose. Hard.
Well, the good news is I know the defense attorney. She's actually the one who got me this job in Internet Court, so I like to think we're more than just co-workers, we're actually friends.
We're not friends. I barely even know the guy, and he's kind of weird.
Well, I'm too nervous. I've got to get something to eat.
I don't know anything about the judge, though. Hopefully he's a normal person.
Oh, are we starting? Okay, we're starting. Where's everybody else? Guess I need to add them to the call. Okay, how is...
Super Lawyer 64 here, Your Honor!
Good! And the defense?
Don't stop defending. Ready?
Alright, then the case of somebody versus the other person is ready to commence. As usual, I have not had time to read the case brief. So can somebody tell me what this case is about?
Yes, Your Honor. My client, Christy Spear, is suing Mary Ann Thomas for unfriending her online. For no reason whatsoever. She just unfriended her without any warning, and it was just super harsh, so she needs to be sued.
Your Honor, I intend to argue that my client had a very good reason for unfriending Christy.
And that reason is...
It's a secret.
Should I interrupt here? You have to tell us what the defendant's motive is. There's no secrets in the courtroom.
Calm down, newbie. I'll get to it soon enough.
Moving on then, we're gonna start this trial with testimony from Christy.
I'm here. I'm ready to testify. I'm so upset. How could Mary Ann unfriend me like that? And for no reason at all. This is awful.
Thanks, Mom.
What was that?
Nothing. Miss Spear, please start your testimony.
Mary Ann and I have been friends for years. Really, really good friends. We've never argued about anything before. I even bought her a cat named Mittens. So, when I woke up to find that she had unfriended me online, I was shocked. Shocked! I didn't do anything to deserve that.
See, Your Honor? It's an open and shut case.
And what does the defense have to say? Well, there's testimony.
The testimony is a lie, Your Honor. I've got evidence to prove it. Here's a copy of the witness's friends page.
Uh-oh. I'd better take a look at this.
Why are there only 4 posts here? Shouldn't there be more?
I edited out the unnecessary posts. We don't need to see them.
Should I raise an objection? Objection! How do we know you didn't edit out all the important parts? Like the ones that prove the defendant is in the wrong?
Will you relax? What I meant was that I edited out any posts that are over a week old because they're not relevant to the unfriending in question.
So all these posts are from this week?
Yep.
I hope you're telling the truth.
Of course I am. Do you have any evidence that proves otherwise?
I didn't bring any evidence. Was I supposed to?
It's cute to see the baby lawyer make rookie mistakes.
Oh yeah? You think I'm cute, huh? Well, I'll show you what's cute!
What?
Yeah, what?
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Now I'll have to make something up to save face. It's here on the Friends page. One of these posts shows something cute. Here, this cat is clearly cute.
The defense has no objections to this claim. It is a very cute cat.
Sustained. The cat is totes adorbs. What does that have to do with the matter at hand?
What would a real lawyer say in this situation? It's important because there's a contradiction in the picture. Yes!
What? No, there isn't.
Alright, prosecutor, why don't you point out this contradiction for us? If you can't. I'm gonna give you a strike!
3 strikes, and you're out.
I'd better answer this one correctly then. The post about the cat contradicts the testimony about the cat, obviously. In her testimony, Christy says the cat is named Mittens. But in the post, it clearly shows the cat is named Muffins.
What?
If you bought the cat, why don't you know its name? Answer me!
Excuse me, you're supposed to be on my side? Don't make me tell your mother.
Objection! Don't bring my mom into this.
Objection sustained. First you forget cute little Muffin's name, then you threaten your own lawyer. Witness, I'm starting to think you're not a very good friend.
That is 100% correct. Christy Spire is not a good friend. That's why my client is justified in unfriending her. Thank you very much for proving this to us, Super Lawyer 64. My client isn't guilty of any malicious intent. She was just removing all the bad friends from her page. And speaking of bad, I couldn't help but notice that there's another contradiction between her testimony and the evidence.
Yeah, the evidence that you prepared ahead of time. You know, good, sneaky, well-prepared, competent, legal-minded. Oh gosh, I'm really bad at this lawyer stuff.
Another contradiction, uh-oh.
Surely you've noticed it too, Super Lawyer 64. Why don't you tell the court all about it?
Nah, I'll pass. I'm not gonna reveal testimony that's bad for my case.
You're just scared. Scared of the truth!
The only thing that scares me is your face!
Order! Order! I know this is internet court, but such behavior is uncalled for. Let's just focus on the contradiction, shall we?
Okay, I'll find it. Christy says she never fought with Marianne over anything before. However, the fourth post on this page clearly shows the two of them fighting over a TV show.
Exactly. They fought over which character is better.
I don't think that was a serious argument.
Talking about Logan's extreme hotness is always serious business, Your Honor.
This is ridiculous. A strike against the defense for wasting our time.
No, if you watched the show, you would understand.
Ha! Thank you, Judge Doodles. I couldn't agree more with your decision.
Before we move on, I'd like to mention something. It's been bugging me for a while. What's with the pictures on the page?
The pictures?
Prosecution knows what I'm talking about, right?
Sure. Do you mean these lock symbols?
Yeah, what are they doing there?
Oh, they usually indicate locked or hidden posts. Here, let me just click to show them. Whoa!
Ugh, they're all political memes about Senator Kayworth.
Aha! Marianne was spamming Christy with political posts. That's definitely worth an unfriend. My client is innocent.
Objection! You've got it backwards! If Marianne was posting political photos from the Vote Kayworth or Die group, that gives Christy the motive to unfriend her!
But Marianne unfriended Christy.
Exactly! We came up with a motive for the wrong person!
I agree with the prosecution. This doesn't make sense. Can I have my client testify about these posts? Maybe that would help clear up matters.
Sounds good to me. Let me just add her to the call. Oh, jeez, hang on.
Hello, I'm here. I can explain everything.
Oh, good.
I didn't post those political memes. I don't even like Senator Kayworth, but my hubby loves the guy. He must have posted them.
Objection! Why was your husband using your account?
Well, this is going to sound stupid, but my account is really easy to hack. The password is muffins.
Your password is your cat's name.
Yeah, he must have logged on as me and shared these photos. He's always posting his stuff on my page. Drives me crazy.
Hey, Dinah, we're in the middle of a trial here. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just checking the witness's testimony. I just want to make sure that she's telling the truth. There.
Status updated.
Yep, you can totally hack her account and do whatever you want with it. Check it out.
Hey, delete that post about me.
Oh, I can't. It's vital evidence. It's hilarious.
Okay, so the defendant's account can easily be hacked. What does that mean for the case?
Clearly, this proves that my client is innocent. Someone hacked into her account and then unfriended Christy. My client had nothing to do with it.
Objection? Just because Marianne doesn't know about cybersecurity, that doesn't make her innocent of unfriending Christy without just cause.
But you can't deny it's possible someone hacked her account and unfriended a bunch of people.
Do the website's records show that Marianne unfriended a lot of people at once?
Yes, oops, no, it doesn't. She only unfriended one person, Christy.
So we're back to our starting point. Marianne clearly unfriended Christy for no reason whatsoever.
This is not important right now. The important thing about the new evidence is the contradiction in Marianne's page.
I don't see any contradictions.
Look harder. One post on Marianne's timeline clearly contradicts a post on Christy's timeline.
Oh, I see them now. The conflicting posts are...
Exactly. We've got two posts by Marianne about the same TV show. In the one, she says she likes Bart, and in the other, she likes Alan. Which one is it, Marianne? Which one is it?
It's Bart. Bart is the best.
Then what about poor old Alan? You leave him out in the cold?
I can explain. I wrote that post before last month's flashback episode. You know, the one that completely ruined Alan's character. It doesn't count anymore.
That episode made Alan into a better character. I loved his tragic backstory.
You're crazy. All he did was spend 40 minutes whining about his childhood.
Objection, it was more like 15 minutes. And it was amazing.
Objection overruled. The defense will refrain from fangirling in my courtroom.
But Alan Stacy is my OTP.
Alright, if that's all we have to discuss, I'm ready to make my verdict.
Hang on, can I testify?
Sure. About what?
About how I didn't do it.
What do you have to say?
That I didn't do it.
Pathetic. I request that we not hear from her. She'll just complain about how she's innocent and doesn't deserve this. Let's spare ourselves the fake drama and convict her. Now.
Dinah, I'm the prosecutor today, not you, remember?
Oh, right. Sorry. Old habits die hard.
Wait, are you saying the defense used to be a prosecutor?
Yeah, at least until the contrived cliffhanger case.
The what now? That sounds way more interesting than this. Tell me more.
But I don't... Could we maybe focus on the trial at hand?
Fine. So, are there any more contradictions with this new evidence, or can I make my verdict?
Well, I did notice something odd. It's not a contradiction per se, but I still think it's weird. What do you think, Super Lawyer?
Okay, first of all, it's Super Lawyer 64. Super Lawyer is my mother. Second of all... What?
I'm talking about the fact that two of these posts are weirdly similar. You know which ones I mean, right?
Of course. Both Christy and Marianne wrote posts with the word induction, the old, outdated definition of induction. So isn't that a little suspicious?
I happen to like the word induction. It comes from Latin, inducere, meaning...
Oh, great. Now you got her started on one of her Latin rants.
It's not a rant to use language properly.
Huh. Well, if Christy is the only person who would use the word induct like that, I guess that means Christy wrote both posts.
Oh, I thought that post looked unfamiliar. You wrote it?
No, of course not. How would I gain access to your account?
But we already proved that Marianne's account is easily hacked. Anyone who knows her cat's name could get in.
Ha ha! But earlier you proved that I didn't know the name of Marianne's cat. So that makes me innocent.
She's right. Did she lie to us just to give herself plausible deniability later on? That's so diabolical. Why didn't Mom warn me about her?
That's a good point. Is there any way she could have known the cat's name?
You want evidence? I've got evidence right here!
Yeah, I don't think that's correct.
Ugh, no! We need evidence proving Christy knew about the cat's name. We need evidence from Christy's timeline, not Marianne's.
I'll give you another chance, but first, a strike!
Why me? Here is a post with the name of the cat in question, and it's located on Christy's timeline where she can easily read it.
No!
I think we know what really happened. Christy logged on to her computer and saw a bunch of political ads for Senator Kayworth. She wanted to get revenge on Marianne, so she hacked into Marianne's account and unfriended herself. It was all a trick to make herself look like the victim.
Christy, is this true?
Okay, I admit it. I hacked into Marianne's account. Her political post induced me to punishing her. I wanted her to feel the pain and sorrow of losing a friend online.
But why did you bring her to internet court over it?
I thought I could get away with it. I wanted her to suffer the ultimate punishment.
Which is?
A lifetime ban. I can certainly give one in this case, but I'll be giving it to you.
No! You can't ban me, you can't!
I can and I will! This court finds the plaintiff guilty of impersonation, leveling false charges against Marianne, perjury in the internet court, and of being a bad friend. Recommended sentence, banishment from the internet.
Ugh!
We'll have to file official charges against Christy, of course. Prosecution, defense. Shall we reconvene for writing the summary? Same time tomorrow?
It works for me.
I have dinner plans tomorrow. How about the day after?
Yeah, I've got this sports thing then. Every other day this week I'm busy with my real life job.
Next Wednesday? I don't know. Let me check my day planner.
Alright, fine, whatever. Just email me your times and dates after the call ends. We'll figure something out later, okay?
Gotcha.
Sounds good to me.
Before we go, can I ask for a huge favor?
Yeah, sure. What?
Could you all add me as a friend now? I don't want my friend count to go down because of this trial.
I'll friend you right away, but don't bother with Don't Stop Defending. I sent her a friend request like a month ago and she still hasn't responded.
Great, now I have to add him. He mentioned it in public. I'll update my friends list as soon as I send the judge my schedule.
Sounds good to me. If there's no other business, anyone? Okay, looks like there isn't. Fine. Internet court is done for today.
Goodbye.
Let me turn this thing off. Shoot, can't find that.
So, that was my first trial in the internet court. I think it went well, besides for the fact that I got my client convicted and Mom is still kind of mad at me for that. But I had a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to keep going with this job. Internet court might not have the most glamorous cases ever, but I think it's still important to help catch criminals and make the internet a better place. And I get free donuts in the mail for doing this. It's awesome.
I never wanted to be a judge in internet court. I wanted to be a judge in a real courtroom with real people, real trials, real stakes. But I guess the legal higher-ups didn't think I was good enough for that. I'm still a little salty about that. I think that's why I never try as hard as I could during these cases. But I'm getting better, like how the other day in court when they mentioned the contrived cliffhanger case. I was curious, so I decided to look it up, and lo and behold, they turned that case into a judge training case, a computer simulation for training judges. I decide what the judge says and does and how he reacts, and I'm judged on how well I do. Here, why don't I show you?
With mashed potatoes on top.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Okay, it looks like they're just making small talk before the trial starts. Okay, here we go. The first prompt. In real life, the judge started the trial at this point, so I should probably do the same. What should I say? Quiet in the courtroom. We're about to begin.
Purple eagle sandwich.
What?
Orange, rectangular, raccoon.
Did I mess up the settings or something? This thing isn't working right.
You're coming in a little low, Defense. Could you adjust your microphone settings?
Oh, sure. Is this better?
Perfect.
Oh, the original judge asked for a sound check first. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's officially start the trial.
I'm Good Always Wins, and I'll be the prosecutor today. I'm representing Graham R. Redpen, who filed the suit in the name of All People Everywhere.
And I'm Tina Middleton, aka Tina.Middleton, standing as the defense. My client, Vic Berger, has been accused of multiple accounts of bad fan fiction writing.
A most serious crime indeed.
Exactly, Your Honor. He's on the call now.
Oh, we're starting? Hi everybody, I'm Vic Berger, and I'm the author of the fanfic. Sorry if my suit doesn't fit, it's actually my dad's, but I just didn't know what I should wear to internet court.
You don't have to wear a suit. This is a very laid-back courtroom.
Objection! My client is wearing a suit because he takes this trial seriously. He takes a lot of things seriously, including fan fiction writing. Right, Your Honor?
Ooh, this is a starred prompt. That means it's one of the big, important decisions of this trial. If I get it right, things just move on as normal. If I get it wrong, I get a strike. Just like the lawyers in the real cases. But getting back to the trial, the objection is that the defendant is wearing a suit because he takes things seriously. How do I want to respond to that? Objection sustained. I will note that the defendant tries very hard to be professional.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, it looks like I picked the right option. I think.
I brought Officer Graham R. Redpen here to testify. As you may know, Redpen is a member of the Grammar Police.
I have sworn to protect the public from Mary Sue's tire tropes and poor grammar. It is my duty to make the world a better place.
We appreciate all that you do for us, but in this case, you have reached too far. My client's fanfics were good.
The defendant has written 140 different fanfics, most of them for Perry Hodder, Walker Do, and Phoenix Wright. 99% of them have checked out, okay?
Okay, it says the judge asked about the numbers. Which number should I ask about? $140 fanfics? You've written almost 150 stories about imaginary characters?
I've got a lot of free time, Your Honor.
We found 2 fanfics that violate our standards of good taste. The first one is relatively minor, too many grammar issues, a few typos, not using an apostrophe for there, accidental capital letters, nothing a good proofreader can't fix. But the second fanfic, the second fanfic, it's almost nothing but overblown, unnecessary cliffhangers!
We should discuss the minor infraction first. It's easier.
Objection. We should discuss the major infraction first. It's the important one.
Okay, decision time. This is called the contrived cliffhanger case, right? So that means I should follow... Let's discuss the major infraction, the one about the bad cliffhangers.
Agreed. I have the fanfiction right here, if everyone could click on the link.
What? You shipped Blink and Gunnin? But they're mortal enemies!
That's what makes them such a good couple. It's forbidden romance.
I demand an instant guilty verdict, Your Honor. This man is clearly guilty of having no taste whatsoever.
Objection. This isn't a Blink Gunnin / fic. The description clearly says there are only hints of them as a couple.
Objection! You know as well as I do that summaries can be deceptive. Why, I once read a fanfic that had a Jerry Lila ship in the summary, and they weren't even in the story. It was all about Steve going to the store and buying bagels.
Objection! What kind of bagels were they? I'm sorry. Everybody else got to raise an objection. I thought it would be cool if I got to, too.
That objection was almost as bad as trying to ship Blink and Gunnin.
Oh boy, okay, this came up in the last trial too. Good Always Wins clearly takes her shipping wars seriously. Should I, Let's move on. We've got the summary. Let's see the story.
Agreed. I think it shouldn't be that way either.
What?
And if you look closely, you'll notice a problem with the summary page.
Yep, I definitely call my boys in on this one.
What? My description is great!
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with the description.
Besides the stupid idea that Gunnin would become a mermaid, there's an obvious grammatical problem. You can see it, right, Judge?
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I'm not that great with grammar. Like, I can never remember if it's supposed to be irregardless or unregardless. And that little comma thing with the dot on the top? What is that? Alright, I guess I'll just have to figure out where the prosecution is going with this. Where is the mistake on the summary page?
Yes, the title. Not only does it have nothing to do with the story, but you spelled the with a capital T and a capital H. Only one of those letters should be capitalized.
That was just a typo. I held down the shift button for too long.
Then why didn't you correct it?
I didn't notice it until just now.
Let the record show that the defendant is sloppy and negligent.
Wow, you're totally nitpicking here. Right, Judge?
I guess I have to decide if the prosecution is being too picky or not. I agree with the defense. You're being way too picky about grammar rules that I don't even understand. Like, is this the internet? You don't have to have good grammars on here.
Oh, no fair, Judge! I shouldn't get a penalty for that.
Oops. Guess the other judge sided with the prosecution there. That's a strike for me.
Let's take it one step further. Your Honor, if the defendant is found guilty, he should be banned from writing fanfics. For life.
Now that's way unfair. What's your deal? Do you just hate fanfic authors or something?
I have my reasons.
And they are?
Didn't you hear about the fanfic trial last week? The one with the lifetime ban?
Ah yes, the Grammar Police versus Good Always Wins case. We at the Grammar Police were hoping it would set a precedent.
Wait, Good Always Wins? I know that name from somewhere.
If you recall, the defendant claimed she was being fished by a troll by the name of Squeaky Frog Fan.
Because I was being fished. My fanfiction was fantastic.
But the alleged troll was never found, and she was found guilty of all charges.
Okay, sure, I have a past, but that doesn't mean that I'm biased. I just think that if I can't write fanfiction, that he shouldn't be allowed to either.
She's totally biased. Your Honor, I recommend giving her a harsh penalty.
Look, I will put my reputation on the line for this case. If the defendant is found guilty, he gets a lifetime ban. If the defendant is found innocent, I will never take a fanfiction case again. That's fair, right?
No. Fair would be if I lose, I get banned forever. If you lose, you get banned forever.
Well, you're super guilty, so I accept those terms.
Oh, this isn't gonna end well for her.
But let's move past the summary page and on to the first chapter, uncreatively titled Chapter 1. Look at it.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
I see 3 problems with this chapter. 2 of them are grammatical errors.
Great! The judge for this case was a grammar nerd. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can click on the sentences that have grammar issues. That's not a sentence. It's like half a sentence. That's a grammar issue.
I didn't mean to put a period there. I meant for it to be a comma.
Ah, likely excuse. Just because the period key is next to the comma key, you think you can say it's a mere slip of the finger?
But that's the truth!
Okay, time to find the other grammar issue. The grammar issue is... It's here? No? Alright. Stuff's hard. The grammar issue is... It's here? No? Alright. Stuff's hard. This is an error!
Why is there a line break in the middle of the paragraph?
That's a formatting error. I blame the website.
Didn't you review the story after posting it?
No, I leave that job to my many talented reviewers. Thank you for reviewing, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
As a member of the Grammar Police, I recommend you review each story at least 4 times.
The grammar issues aren't important. Charges are being filed not for the bad grammar, but for the bad cliffhanger.
But that's not a cliffhanger. That's a perfectly logical and normal place to end a chapter.
Yeah, if that was supposed to be a cliffhanger, I would have something dramatic happen. But no, that's just Surya talking to Blink.
Talking to him about the main villain escaping from prison. Pretty dramatic, don't you say, Your Honor?
Could I get someone to define what a cliffhanger is? The cliffhanger's not that bad. Certainly not bad enough to warrant a lifetime ban.
Thank you, Your Honor. All the alleged cliffhangers in the story are just like that. Nothing worth worrying about.
That's a pretty good case you have there. It'd be a shame if someone updated the court record.
What?
I presume you see the obvious grammar issue, Your Honor.
Yeah, the multiple exclamation points? You're definitely not supposed to use more than 4 at once.
Exactly, that is not how you spell totally. Who does that?
I knew there was an A in the word, I just wasn't sure where.
Spell check. Always use spell check. It is your friend.
Objection! Spell check is more like a frenemy. Nice to your face, but always looking to undermine you.
Oh, please tell me I don't have to make a decision on this. Dang it, Objection overruled. Spell check's the best. It helps me get rid of all those little red squiggly marks in my emails.
But again, we're not here to discuss the grammar mistakes. The main issue is the cliffhanger. It's completely fake and dramatic, and it comes with a desperate plea for more views and reviews. I, for one, would definitely downvote this story.
A whole chapter for one little paragraph does seem to be overdoing it.
That's a standard way to end a chapter!
No, it's not! It's a dumb cliffhanger, and the dumb cliffhangers go on for 40 more chapters at least!
Yeah, I agree that cliffhanger's a problem. It's basically the entire chapter. If the rest of the story is like that...
Exactly. And now, let's move on to Chapter 3.
Are we going to go through the entire story, chapter by chapter? That'll take forever!
These chapters are all really short. Don't be so whiny.
Aha! See? That's what I was saying earlier. Spell check doesn't always help. It changed author's note to author's not.
Or that's a typo. Did you use spell check, Vic?
I don't remember.
Maybe you don't remember because you put absolutely no effort into writing the story. The whole chapter is just 2 sentences long, and they're both just recapping the last chapter.
That's not true at all. He wrote the author's note at the start and end of the chapter. He didn't do that in the previous chapters. Clearly he's improving.
He is not. We know from the story summary that they're going to find Mermaid Gunnin. Why is the author dragging it out?
Maybe he updated the summary afterwards. Ever think of that?
He didn't. I know exactly what happened. You wrote the story, but instead of posting it in one piece, you split it up into a bunch of tiny pieces so that you could have tragic, contrived cliffhangers everywhere. Well, the only tragedy here is your inability to write good fanfiction.
You're crazy! I wrote all those chapters separately. Yeah, that's why they're so short. I didn't have time to write full-length chapters. And that last cliffhanger, it was a placeholder. I accidentally deleted my notes for the rest of the story, but the reviewers demanded an extra chapter, so I just wrote the first thing I could think of.
Not so fast. There's irrefutable proof that you wrote the story in one piece, and it's found in the story itself.
It is! It is? What? Oh, come on, isn't this the attorney's job? Alright, where's the proof that all 3 chapters were written simultaneously?
Exactly! The timestamps show all 3 chapters were published on the exact same minute of the exact same day.
No!
Admit it. The defendant wrote all 3 chapters at the same time. This completely disproves his lie that they're placeholder chapters written at a later date.
Oh, no!
There's no denying the evidence. The prosecution's correct. The defendant's been lying.
No, I can explain. It's a bad timestamp?
I can confirm that the timestamps are 100% accurate.
Then, it's...
Dad,
it's
stop it,
no,
tell the truth.
no, don't!
Hey, what just happened? Did I lose my internet?
You have to stop it. He didn't write that story. I did.
What?
No way!
Young lady, you have to be at least 13 years old to post on the fanfiction website.
I know I'm too young. That's why I asked my daddy to post the story for me. I was really proud of it. Do you like the part about the mermaids?
We haven't gotten that far yet. No, we got hung up on the cliffhangers in the first 3 chapters.
What's a cliffhanger?
I'm wondering the same thing, kid.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was all a big misunderstanding.
Hey, no drinking in my courtroom. Not unless you're going to share.
We don't really have an established protocol for this situation.
What if I wrote a disclaimer saying that my kid wrote most of the story? I could help edit it too.
Sounds good to me.
Me too.
No, my case. My beautiful case. This was going to be my victory.
Instead, it is your defeat. I hereby declare the defendant innocent of writing bad cliffhangers because he did not write the stories in question. Case closed. If you'd like to appeal the decision, you can always blah 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 end simulation. So that's what happened in the contrived cliffhanger case. I'd say the results were both good and bad. Vic Berger was inspired by what happened and decided to join Internet Court as a prosecutor. Sadly, Dina Goodwin was forced to accept the harsh terms that she herself had laid down, and she was given a lifetime ban from serving as a prosecutor in Internet Court. So that's why she became a defense attorney. It wasn't her choice. Anyway, that should give you an idea of what it's like to be a judge in the internet court. No matter what they say, this job isn't for amateurs. You have to be on your toes because things can change at a moment's notice. You have to be fair and just in your rulings, and stand by them. And most importantly, you have to be good with words. Because if you're not good with words...
I'm not proud of how I messed up at the contrived cliffhanger trial. I normally don't make mistakes like that. I guess I wasn't completely over getting banned from fanfiction writing. Afterwards, I felt guilty about how I treated Vic, so I helped him get a job in internet court. I didn't know he was going to become a prosecutor and compete against me. If I had, I might not have passed along his resume. Not that he has any chance of beating me, of course. He's kind of a loser. Like, last time was just a fluke. My second trial against him was 2 weeks later. This time, the case centered around an online ad. My client was, questionable, but she promised to pay well, so I decided to take her case.
I don't understand why.
Me neither. So ridiculous.
Okay, we're started. We're being broadcast live over the internet now.
What? But the judge and I weren't finished talking about our tattoos.
You two have to stop having interesting conversations before we begin broadcasting. Save the good stuff for our viewers.
Okay, let's get started.
Yeah, okay, I hereby commence the trial of Cormac Sands versus Emily Take. Emily is being accused of posting fraudulent advertisements online, providing an unsafe work environment, and bad grammar again.
That's right, Your Honor. I went to her for a tattoo and she spelled it wrong.
It was a typo. Give my client a break.
It's a tattoo. I have it etched on my body now. Just look.
The tattoo looks fine to me. A little gaudy, but if that's your style.
My wife's name isn't Katie. It's Janie.
Oh, well, the K kind of looks like a J, if you squint.
Exactly, Your Honor. Cormac is just being a little whiner. My tattoos are perfect.
You just said tattoos? Tattoos? Have you done a lot of these before?
No, that was my first one. But I have done face painting before, and that's basically the same thing.
Oh, okay. If you've never done tattoos before, how do we know that your business is legitimate?
Your Honor, I have evidence to prove that Miss Take's tattoo business is on the up and up. It's... I have the original advertisement that Miss Take posted online. It's the same advertisement that Cormac saw before deciding to go to her. As you can see, Your Honor, this ad is, totally legit.
Objection! That advertisement is riddled with poor grammar.
Is it? I'm not so sure.
Seriously, Judge? Do you need me to spell it out for you?
If you want your objection to stand, then yes.
Okay. Defense, help me out here. You brought this evidence to court. Point out some of the more obvious spelling errors, won't you?
Fine.
Good, that's one. Good, that's two. Can you give me one more?
I'll give you something. There, that's 3 misspelled words. I'm pretty sure there aren't any others.
There are many others.
So I forgot to put my ad through spell check first. Sue me.
I am suing you.
Oh, right.
Well, I'm definitely convinced that those words are spelled bad. Spelled badly? Spelled ungoodly. Whatever. Objection sustained. Let's proceed with...
Sorry, I'm not done yet. This ad has more than just bad spelling. It also has bad grammar.
Yes, that's definitely something I'm prepared to deal with. Let me just get my grammar book over here, ready to go. Well, let's go. Grammar time.
I'm sure the defense would be more than happy to point out 3 instances of misused punctuation in the advertisement.
This is payback for making you point out all those contradictions last trial, isn't it?
Yep, I learned from that trial. That's why I'm so super prepared this time.
Okay, fine. Here are 3 places where the punctuation is wrong.
Good, that's 1. That's 2. 1 more. Excellent! Those are 3 different punctuation errors. More exist, obviously, but I don't believe we have time to go through it. Otherwise, we'd be spending all day here talking about Oxford commas.
There are British commas?
Can we please move on now?
Yes, of course. I think we've sufficiently proven that the defendant, Miss Take, needs to be put into a remedial English class immediately.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
The judge seems bored with the prosecution. This looks like a good chance for me to step in and score points in my favor. Hey Cormac, I've got a question for you. If you thought the ad was so suspicious, why did you answer it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think it was all that suspicious.
See, the plaintiff doesn't take issue with the advertisement.
What? How could you think it's not suspicious? She's doing tattoos from her kitchen! And she says she has no experience or training.
Objection! It clearly says in the ad itself that she's an amateur tattoo artist. She was upfront about it. I think we should cut her some slack.
I gotta say, I'm torn both ways. Also, now I'm out of tip. So, I'll tell you what. The prosecution has a point about the advertisement's bad grammar. The defense has a point about the ad not being bad enough to warrant suspicion. Let's just call this one a tie.
Yes!
Come on, Judge. That advertisement should be raising all sorts of red flags. It's clearly a scam.
It is not a scam. I gave him a tattoo, just like he asked me to.
Exactly. It would be a scam if she took his money and ran, but instead she gave him the tattoo, as promised.
It is not as promised, and I've got evidence to prove it.
Evidence?
Cormac, please, let me handle this. The prosecution wishes to call an expert artist to the stand. His name is, Firework Poop 100 OK.
What's with the emojis?
Mr. OK believes that human words are too imprecise and leave too much to interpretation. He prefers to communicate via emoji.
What? We can't take testimony through emoji? How are we supposed to know what he's saying?
Oh, you don't understand that? He says that you've made him angry and that he's gonna slap you so hard that you'll cry. And earlier he said that he's happy to be here and that he's an artist.
How did you get all that from just a few pictures?
Are we really going to have to give you a remedial lesson on emoji? The idea is that pictures take the place of words.
That's called hieroglyphics, and we don't use them anymore because the people who used them died, probably of confusion. Can the witness please speak plain English?
No.
Wow, usually I'm the one who's not up to date on how all the cool kids communicate. At least that's what my daughter says. Anyway, time for a quick lesson, Dinah. Here's a sample emoji.
And let me back this up with my authority. If you get a question wrong, you get a strike!
I'd probably rage quit this trial right now if it wouldn't ruin my legal career.
How would you respond if someone sent this to you as a text message?
I'm gonna respond with a thumbs up.
Yes, that's right! They told you they were happy about going to the hockey game tonight, so a thumbs up would be a good response.
I get it, kind of. So can we move on now, or...
No, we cannot! I must make sure the court understands emojis before we can continue with the witness's testimony. Try figuring out the correct response to this.
If we're pretending these are text messages, my friend says she's going on a major makeover shopping spree. I would respond with, surprised, joking that it will cost a lot of money.
Perfect, see? This is way easier than talking with words. Here, I made another puzzle for you. Let's see if you can figure it out.
That's... oh dear. They sent me a food picture, so I send them food pictures, right?
Random guessing won't help you.
Not unless you want to strike!
They said that their cheeseburger tastes like dog poop, so I sent back disgusted faces.
That's a reasonable response. We should expect more from our burgers than that.
Okay, now that the defense has better learned how to talk good, let's continue with the testimony.
Mr. OK, you are an artist, correct? And you drew the tattoo in question.
You kind of drew the tattoo? What does that mean? Either you drew it or you didn't.
Ah, you drew the model that the tattoo was based on. You're giving us the original model? Thank you! Thank you, Mr. OK. You've been most helpful.
Wait. You summoned Mr. OK to the stand just so you could get this picture added to evidence.
Yes?
Objection! Why didn't you do that 5 minutes ago? You could have saved me all the trouble of going through that stupid emoji challenge.
Look, you know I love emoji, and Mr. OK is certainly a fine young fellow. But the defense has a point. You could have just given us that picture from the start. Try it. Just be more direct next time, alright?
Sorry. Oh, now the judge is mad at me. I mean, I'm a professional lawyer, and I've got another piece of evidence. The actual tattoo! Notice how it does not match the model.
Hey, I tried to follow the model. I'm just not very good at art. I said that in my advertisement.
She did.
That's no excuse. Now, if you compare the two, you'll notice 3 letters are different.
Let me guess. I'm going to be voluntold to point out all 3 of the differences.
Huh, thank you. Go right ahead.
That was sarcasm, but it's fine. It's only 11 letters long, no big deal. What letters in the final tattoo don't match the model?
Correct. What's another letter that's different? Correct. What's another letter that's different? Good. Those are the 3 letters that were changed. I can understand 1 mistake, but 3? Clearly, the defendant is incompetent and should be held accountable. Which brings us back to the question of grammar.
There's a grammar error in the tattoo? Where?
It says, I loves Katie, not I love Katie.
I don't follow.
Well, if you want, we can go to the defendant's social media page and look for more examples of bad grammar there.
No, we've had enough of that, thanks! Let's wrap this up. Defense, do you have any explanation as to why or how your client added those 3 extra letters?
I do! We've been looking at things all wrong. We have to turn this case around! The key to this case is... There's only one way for me to win this trial. I have to lie like crazy. We assumed that the defendant wrote the letters one at a time. But what if she wrote them out of order? Like, working from the outside in.
Nobody writes like that. It's weird.
My client wrote the tattoo like this. First the K, then the E, then the A, and then the I. Tell me, Your Honor, what letter would you put in the middle to finish this word?
I'd put a T. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an N, but Katie makes way more sense than Caney.
Exactly. That's how my client messed up on the letter N.
Objection! That's a nice explanation. Not really, it's more stupid than anything else. But you overlooked the first letter of the name. How do you mess up J with K?
That was an honest mistake. J and K are really similar letters. They're next to each other on the alphabet and on the computer keyboard. You said you could understand 1 mistake, right? Well, 1 mistake accidentally led to 2.
But there were 3 mistakes! How do you explain I loves Katie? That's bad grammar, no matter how you look at it.
But we've already proved that mistake wrote the letters in the wrong order. What if she wrote the words in the wrong order too? Like she wrote Katie first. Then mistake would think that the sentence is Katie loves something. That's why she wrote loves instead of love.
You can't be serious. That is ridiculous. Nobody writes words in sentences like that. Your Honor, strike this down.
Defense, I have one question.
Yes?
What's wrong with the tattoo the way it is? I loves Katie sounds fine to me. What's the big deal with the S at the end of loves?
Because it's a third-person verb with a first-person subject.
Yeah. Who's this third person?
Look, let me explain how subject-verb agreement works. First,
I agree with the judge. If everyone's so mad about the letter S in loves, why don't you just wash it off?
Wash it off?
I drew on the tattoo with a marker. It should wash off easy.
It's not a real tattoo? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
I did. I mean, it's in the ad, right? It said NP at the end, you know, non-permanent tattoo.
I thought that meant no problem. Oh geez, I'm sorry. I made a big deal over nothing.
I forgive you, Cormac, but I'm not giving you a refund.
Okay, that tattoo was fake the entire time. Where does that leave us?
if there's no tattoo, I guess we can't have a tattoo trial. So we got all worked up over nothing.
You got worked up. Especially when I made up that bogus story about writing the wrong way.
I knew that was fake.
Consider it payback for all of those grammar challenges.
Okay, guys, we can chat later. We gotta end this trial now. My stories are coming on in a little bit. The court sentences the defendant to 60 sandwiches. I'm sorry, that was autocorrect. I meant to say 60, hang on.
What is it?
Internet Court just got a 0-star review on Whelp. People are unsubscribing from the channel in droves. Nobody's watching the live stream anymore. How could the Squeaky Frog fan person...
Wait, what was that name again? Okay, truth time. Why did I become a defense attorney instead of leaving internet court forever? It's not because I enjoy getting kicked around at trials. It's because I knew that someday I would run into Squeaky Frog fan again. Whoever they are, they got me banned from writing fanfiction for life. I want to know why. I want to stop this troll from harming another innocent person the way they hurt me. But I'm not their target anymore. This time, they've set their sights on something bigger. Destroying internet court itself.
The one bad review on Whelp led to dozens of others. Soon everyone was trashing Internet Court. People said it was dumb, a waste of time. They said it was low effort and low production values, and that it's ruining the internet.
I'd recognize that troll anywhere. It's the one that got me banned from fanfiction writing.
Hey, I like a joke as much as the next guy, but this jerk is seriously cutting into our ad revenue. We've gone down from getting 0.021 cents per view to 0.016 cents per view. And to me, that doesn't make sense.
The point is, this troll
has gone out of control.
And we've got to stop them.
No.
Matter.
What? What are we doing again?
The trial of Internet Court versus Squeaky Frog fan shall start immediately. I move that we find the defendant guilty on all counts.
Objection! Wait, I have to defend this jerk? This is garbage. I want to quit. Can I quit?
Is the defendant here today?
No.
What do you mean, no?
We ran into a problem. The first witness will be able to explain.
Okay, go ahead.
The prosecution summons Wirt Everly to the stand.
What do you want?
Witness, state your full name and occupation.
Name? Your mom. Occupation? Babysitter. Is that good enough for you?
Seems legit.
Stop goofing around. Witness, tell the truth.
Fine. I'm Wirt Everly, I work for Whelp, and I've already told you this is a waste of time.
Why?
Yeah, I can't reveal the identity of Squeaky Frog fan. It's against company policy. We don't release any information about our reviewers in order to protect them from backlash and retribution. Like being sued by some dumb internet court, for example. It's all in the terms and conditions, take a look.
Oh, this thing is dozens of pages long.
You gotta scroll to the right section. For instance, if you want to see what email addresses we accept, go to chapter 5.1.1.12. If you want to see what our logo design information is, go to chapter 3.14.15. See? Easy as pie.
I'm already confused. Can't you just show us the right section?
How about... No, I've seen your streams before. Why don't you force your dumb defense lawyer to explain?
That would be mean.
I agree with the witness. You find the policy on releasing the identities of their reviewers. Because I don't want to.
This is so not fair. Well, where should I start looking? I guess we should look in reviewer information to get information about reviewers.
That information is for reviewers, you idiot. Should be obvious. The manual is laid out in a very easy and intuitive manner.
Oh, dude, it totally isn't.
Maybe you're just stupid. Anyway, let's keep going.
Keep going? There's more?
Wrong.
How am I supposed to know what's in these sections if I can't even read them first?
Ugh, I'm disappointed, Defense. I thought you usually did your prep work. Have a strike!
Wrong.
How am I supposed to know what's in these sections if I can't even read them first?
Ugh, I'm disappointed, Defense. I thought you usually did your prep work. Have a strike!
It's reviewer guidelines? Maybe?
A lucky guess.
Here, I finally got it. Can we stop looking through the user manual now? I feel sick.
Whatever. You should see how you'll are. Anyway, here's the page you want. As you can clearly see, we never give out personal information. Ever.
Wait, couldn't you have presented this page at the very beginning instead of forcing us to look through the entire manual?
Well, yeah, but I wanted to make the defense work for it. That's what you get for harassing my buddy.
Your buddy? You know the person in question?
Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell you. That would be releasing client information.
But that troll left us a bad review. They've been hounding me for months. Plus their screen name is so dumb. You've gotta help.
Sorry, nope.
This looks like it's going nowhere. Should I step in? Okay, this clearly isn't going anywhere. The witness is not breaking company policy for us. I move that we let them go and continue with the trial.
Thank goodness, this has been a colossal waste of my time.
Objection! This is my witness. I get to decide when we're through with him.
No.
Can I ask him to testify about something else? How do we remove reviews from your site?
You don't, duh. We can't just let websites ask us to take down reviews. They take down the bad reviews and keep the good ones.
I guess that makes sense, but I've still got a question about... Okay, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I didn't actually get a chance to read the review in question.
Are you serious? I sent it to you yesterday.
Yeah, and I didn't even get 3 words in before you sent me like 1,000,000 text messages about it. This is so awful. I'm so angry. Why does Squeaky Frog Fan want to ruin my life? Stuff like that.
Just for that, I'm downvoting your fanfics.
Hey, do that and you get a strike. We're trying to prevent bad reviews, not make more of them.
Whatever. I got 2 versions of this review. Do you want the censored one or the uncensored one?
Uncensored. I'm no stranger to foul language on the internet.
Here you go.
Well, I haven't seen this version yet. Okay. Swear word, hippopotamus, hey, my was not strike! I strike this evidence!
On second thought, let's go with the censored version.
Yeah, you're a bunch of wimps. Pretty great, right? Super duper colourful. One of my best, I believe.
That review is nothing but a string of swear words sprinkled with disdain, anger, and hippopotamus for some reason. It's hardly worth calling a review.
So you don't like it? Big whoop, we're not going to take it down.
Oh, really? I have evidence that shows otherwise.
You do?
I couldn't help but notice that the next section of the manual talks about forbidden user activities. I claim that this review breaks these guidelines. Therefore, the review and the user should be deleted.
Which forbidden activity are you talking about?
Here, it says that fraudulent reviews will be removed.
What makes you think the review is fraudulent?
Squeaky Frog Fan has been after me for a while. They dislike everything I do. They only rated Internet Court low because I'm in it. Isn't that fraudulent?
Do you need me to define the word fraudulent for you? The review would only be fraudulent if the reviewer had never watched one of your dumb streams before.
Well, maybe they didn't.
Oh gee, now you're making things up as you go along. Where's your proof?
My proof?
Your proof that the reviewer has never seen an internet court case before.
No, yes, my proof. It's, They said that they never got the password confirmation email, so that means they weren't able to log into our website, right? So they weren't able to watch any trials.
Maybe they logged in as a guest. Or they were using free trial mode. I could get it, free trial, because this is Internet Court.
We get it, loser. This is why you get a 0 out of 10 rating.
Wait, this could be the break we need. Can we get a list of newly registered users?
What do you need that for?
We could use that to ID the culprit.
I really have to use the bathroom.
Judge, the list?
Right, yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, three new users in the week before the review was posted. Here's the list.
Which one of these is most likely to be the troll? Perfect 10 Law. That's a suspicious name. It sounds like a competing legal service.
According to their profile, they love legal thrillers, courtroom dramas, and they're training to become a lawyer. Also,
What is it?
Yeah, they didn't get to the part of the registration process where we send them the confirmation email. It couldn't be them.
Oh, gee. A waste of time. I'm so surprised. Can we give this dumb attorney a strike for wasting our time?
Yes! Strike!
I hate this trial. Please look up this one, Your Honor.
Johnny 5 is alive is actually a robot. A spam bot. Good catch. Let me delete that account right away.
I am glad that I could help make the world a better place.
Yeah, also, you get a strike for picking the wrong option.
Ugh. Okay, this is kind of a long shot, but Squeaky Frog Fan mentions an animal in their screen name, just like this person. Could they be the same person?
Yeah, they might be. Let's see. Yeah, okay. The computer says that the password confirmation email we tried to send them was rejected. Back to us. Also, their password is a very, very, very bad word that nobody should say. And your name, Dina. So it's gotta be the same person.
Why does this troll hate me so much?
Okay, give me a second. Maybe we can figure out how they found our site. Let's see, if let's reference this. the database of referral links, checking the timestamp, IP address, and... Aha! I have no idea what I just said.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I found the address the troll allegedly came from, and my computer is saying it's been blocked due to...
Hold it right there. These message boards have been cordoned off by the grammar police.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I remember you, Mr. I don't know the difference between it's and it's. What's wrong? Do you have more crimes you'd like to confess to?
Oh, give me a break. You saw that it was my daughter who wrote that fan fiction, not me.
Then maybe you deserve a fine for not teaching your daughter proper grammar and spelling.
Not another one, please.
So why did this repeat offender call me back to internet court? Do you need more testimony against him?
Actually, I'm a prosecutor now, super lawyer, and I need access to these message boards. Please?
I told you, these message boards are under our protection. If you'd like to apply for access, I happen to have some grammar puzzles that you could solve to prove that you'll...
No more grammar puzzles!
Your Honor, help?
Yeah, I'm afraid, the grammar police are outside of my jurisdiction, my jurisprudence, my jurat pro juro, and those are real legal terms, and not something I just made up because I don't understand grammar.
What? Are you the judge who puts adjectives in the wrong order? Remember, count comes before color, not the other way around.
I move we dismiss the witness.
No, I haven't figured out a way to get to the message boards yet.
And you're not going to. We simply cannot allow grammar fiends into this sacred space of communication.
What if I said that a grammar fiend already went through?
Hey, first of all, I'd cite you for excessive use of ellipses, and then I tell you that's preposterous.
No, it's not. Your sacred space has been violated, officer, and I can prove it. Aha! See? There's your proof.
Wrong. And per internet court rules, you get a strike now.
No! Now I have to guess randomly until I get it right. I have to try again. Here, we have a clear grammar violation from one of your forum users.
Grammar violation? Where?
Idea is not spelled correctly.
Probably a typo. But I can see why you'd be upset with this review. You say the person who wrote this came from these message boards?
Yes, specifically they came from this thread.
Okay, you've proven that this warrants further investigation. I'll let you in. Besides, it's not much of a thread.
I'll be the judge of that.
Your Honor, leave the dad jokes to me.
That's it? That's your amazing evidence, prosecution? I'm disappointed.
Yeah, this isn't much to go on. Shoot.
Hey, so this is weird. If I try searching the forum for the troll's username, all I get is an error page saying that they've never posted anything.
What do you mean I Love Cats hasn't posted on this site? Are you crazy, man? They posted in this thread. It says, LOL, right there. Although, it should be capitalized since it's at the start of a sentence.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's no such user registered on these message boards. It's like it's a ghost account or something.
Well, it's not my fault if your computer isn't working. But since it's not working anyway, let me cut off your access to it.
Objection! Give us more time to examine this. Maybe you typed it in wrong, Your Honor?
I tried I love cats with and without underscores. It's not working.
LOL, I love cats. LOL, I love... I got it! I've got it! I can explain what happened. The troll used a phishing trick. You know what phishing scams are, right?
Yeah, that's like when someone tricks me into giving them my social security number, right? What's the relevance here?
Phishing websites try to look like legitimate sites. That's what we've got here.
You're saying that this site is a phony?
No, I'm saying they're using a phishing trick to fool us with a fake username. We saw something like this on an earlier piece of evidence.
Which evidence?
Specifically, the username with the trick is... This one, I like cats, is the same trick as I like cats.
So it uses the same trick as itself. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I guess I must have misclicked or something. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, sounds like you deserve a strike for that.
No, I meant, I meant the username with the trick is... This one is clearly a trick. See how it says alive? They meant to say alive, like 2 words, not one.
Alive what?
I have no idea.
Yeah, sounds like you deserve a strike for that.
No!
That makes 3 strikes, prosecution. You're done.
No, give me another chance, please.
I'm so disappointed in you. This trial was going so well, and now... Internet court is doomed.
Great. Now I'll never know who ruined my life. Thanks a lot, jerk.
Internet court is being destroyed because of me!
Mom! Dad's being weird again!
Addie, go to your room! See here, it's perfect 10 law. 10 should be the numbers 1 and 0, but instead of a 0, they used an uppercase letter O.
Right, the 0 and the O look similar. That's the trick being used on the message boards?
Exactly! It's not I like cats, it's L like cats!
That works. I'm accessing their profile from the message boards. It's got links to their email address, website, social media, and yeah, they use the same chat program that we use.
Quick, bring them into the call. We have to learn the truth.
Adding them as a contact? No, I don't want to provide feedback on my call quality right now. No, don't update. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of a call right now. Stupid piece of... Okay, alright. Adding them to the call. There. Huh?
There's nobody there.
Maybe I can make the window bigger?
Ha ha ha. So, you idiots finally found me.
What? It's a baby?
No freaking way.
You know, I think that's just someone pretending to be a baby.
I'm not pretending. I'm the one who uses the message boards in this house. Goo!
It's clearly not the baby talking. Her lips aren't even moving.
I'm a ventriloquist. And let me tell you, it's super hard to project your voice when you don't have all your teeth yet.
Another uncooperative witness. Should I... Okay, we'll play along. For now.
Play? I love playing. Let's play peekaboo.
This is ridiculous.
The only ridiculous thing here is you summoning me to court. I'm just a baby. I can't testify.
Why don't you show your real face instead of hiding behind some adorable baby?
I want to keep my real identity hidden. Is that too much to ask?
Well, it's highly unusual.
Hey, it's better than showing a blank wall, right? Besides, I have a good reason for protecting my identity.
You're a villainous scoundrel who sabotaged our website with a phony review?
Who, me? No, I'm a victim, just like you. I'm trying to hide from Squeaky Frog Fan.
What? That is impossible.
Honest, it's all a misunderstanding.
Let me state my feelings on the matter before I question the witness.
You what? Why are you going to question the suspect?
Yeah, that's our job.
But defense got the first witness, prosecution got the second. Doesn't that mean I get the third?
This is a serious trial, not a game. We're not taking turns here.
But I wanted to be the one to question the testimony for once.
Fine. Like I said, I'm trying to protect myself from the same troll who attacked you. I first met Squeaky Frog Fan on these message boards. I thought he was a funny person, but then he found out which political party I belonged to.
Which one?
The wrong one, apparently. Squeaky Frog Fan went ballistic. He spammed all the threads I was a part of, downvoted my posts, even hacked my account at one point. That's why I set up a new account with a similar name.
Yes, that gave us quite a bit of trouble.
I'm sorry for that. I just want to be safe. That troll has ruined my internet life. You guys are internet court, right? Why don't you arrest him?
We have to find him first.
And the trail led directly to you, I might add.
Yeah, see? He must be trying to frame me. Gotta be. So any evidence you have that points to me is automatically invalid. It's all fake.
So you're going to dismiss all of our evidence? I can't prove guilt without evidence.
On the other hand, I can't prove innocence either.
Aw, gee. So the trial can't go forward? Too bad. I was hoping you'd catch that troll. Oh well, better luck next time.
Is it really true that all of our evidence is inadmissible? Surely we have some evidence that we know for certain came from the troll.
Objection! We have evidence that we definitely know comes from the troll. It's the review. Look!
Oh, you idiot! You just ruined it!
Huh?
We were going to use that to prove the witness was really the troll.
We were?
Yeah, we were trying to trick her into revealing she knows information that only the troll would know.
Well, sorry. Next time you make your sneaky plans, make sure you CC me in on them.
So now what?
I'm afraid the law is clear on this point. No evidence, no conviction. Unless we've got circumstantial evidence.
You don't have means, motive, or opportunity. I told you, I'm a victim.
Lawyers are bound by evidence laws. But I'm not a lawyer. Maybe I can help after all. What can I do as a judge that the lawyers can't? I could give strikes! That's what I can do! Baby. I give you a strike for not revealing your true identity.
Great! Give me more strikes so I can get kicked out of this court. It's time for my nap.
Oh, but if I did that, then we couldn't convict you. Okay, then I give myself a strike, and you, 0 strikes. We need to keep you here as long as possible.
Oh.
I request testimony from the witness.
I just testified about the troll. What more do you want?
There's still one thing I need to know. Who's a pretty baby? Who's a pretty baby?
Your Honor, the troll isn't really a baby.
It isn't? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course it isn't. Yeah. I'm not fooling anyone, am I?
Nope.
No.
Can't fool me. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Okay, I give myself a strike for my stupid outburst. Where were we? Of course, I can view historical cases like the one I checked out the other day. Okay. Which one would be helpful right now? No, I watched that case the other day. The troll was not involved in it. Which case do I actually want to see? Everyone, I would like to put this trial on hold for an hour so I could watch this old case video.
No.
Yeah, I can't wait that long. I've got things to do.
I'll get the summary instead. Objection! I have new evidence! Here's a case summary of the first trial that involved Squeaky Frog Fan.
Please don't show that case to everyone. It makes me look bad.
Ha! Split infinitives? What's the matter? Don't know how to write correctly?
It wasn't me! It was the troll pretending to be me! That was the first time you used your stupid fishing tricks!
You got it wrong. I wasn't even born then. You...
Look, I appreciate the evidence, Your Honor, but how does this help us prove the troll's identity? It says the defense never even found them.
Yeah, it proves that the troll... The troll loves fanfiction.
Then I'm not the troll. I hate fanfiction. I can't even read yet.
Oh, okay, my mistake. Give myself a strike for that. There's literally billions of ways that the troll could have tried to sabotage Don't Stop Defending's reputation online. And they went with bad grammar.
So the troll's a grammar freak? You mean we can lure the troll out of hiding?
By baiting them with someone who's bad at grammar.
His silence is making me uncomfortable.
This plan won't work. I'm not going to fall for it. Because I'm not the troll.
Quick, Your Honor, use some conditionals.
Yeah, the defense and me can't make it seem realistic.
The defense and I.
What's a conditional? Is that a medical issue?
It'd be a statement with an if.
It is! It is a statement!
I get it. If you was trying to get the troll to...
If you were trying!
If you were trying to get the troll to should be have been revealed, you would have been setting bad grammar.
You are all going to prison.
Whom are you? I like cats. Whom are you?
That's not how home works!
Yes! We... has them on the ropes.
You know what to now do!
The one thing I never understood in school. Why can't I use ITS's? I-T-S apostrophe. It's is making sense to me!
No! 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 No!
Okay, you got me. I'm Squeaky Frog Fan. I faked those fanfics and wrote that meme review. I was trying to get revenge on Don't Stop Defending.
But why? Why do you hate me so much?
You don't recognize me?
No.
How about now?
Jennifer? My old babysitter?
Yes, it's me. The girl whose life you ruined!
What? How did I ruin your life?
Remember the time you made me play soccer with you? and I broke my ankle?
Didn't that happen when I was 6?
Yes. Thanks to you, I was on crutches for a month. I had to miss my dance recital. We were going to nationals.
But I was 6. I didn't do it on purpose.
So what? After that, my ankle never healed right. I was kicked out of dance class because I kept tripping all over myself. I still don't have feeling in all my toes. All I ever wanted to do was be a backup dancer for Joey and the Good Boys, and you ruined it! When I saw your name pop up when I was searching for Joey/Fiction, I knew I had to do something.
You know that band broke up 8 years ago?
I was so furious. So I got you banned from writing fanfics forever. And then I rejoiced when I heard you were banned from prosecuting forever. Every good thing was being taken away from you. I loved it. But you kept trying to lawyer your way to happiness. So I wrote that bad review to get your dumb website shut down. And when that still didn't work, I got my friend Wirt to take the stand and get you banned from internet court entirely.
Is that a confession? I'm gonna take that as a confession.
Wow, Jennifer, I can't believe this. I haven't seen you in years. To be honest, I almost forgot you existed.
And that's why I hate you so much.
Okay, I think it's safe to say that the trial is over, and it's time for me to render my verdict. The court finds the witness, Jennifer, whatever her last name is, guilty of trolling, phishing, cyberbullying the defense, and of letting a baby use technology that's way too complicated for it. I give you a lifetime ban from internet court and order you to stay at least 3 firewalls away from Don't Stop Defending at all times. Am I clear?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry for causing problems. You weren't my intended victim. I'll go and remove that bad review right now.
You do that.
But Dinah, this isn't over. I may be blocked from you in the cyber world, but in the flesh world, you're mine. You hear me? Oh, shoot, the baby's crying. Gotta go. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Wow. I can't believe it. The trial's over, and we caught the troll. Does this mean that I can write fanfiction again?
You could probably go back to being a prosecutor, too. It's like your entire life has been restored.
Yeah, I'll get the paperwork to reinstate you filed immediately.
Thanks, Your Honor. I couldn't have done it without your help. You really were the hero after all.
Yay!
Hey, I was a big help, too. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have gotten past the grammar police.
Job well done, everyone. Now let's, write up the case notes and file the paperwork.
Oh, sorry. I have a thing to go to in, like, an hour.
Yeah, I skipped lunch for this. I'll get to it later.
But my night is blocked off. I've got 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Oh, wait, what is that in my time zone?
Oh, weekday nights aren't gonna work for me this week, not unless we try really late.
Okay, whatever. Just finish as much paperwork as you can and email it to me as soon as possible. Swear to God, you'd think after 9 months we would have this figured out by now.
It's not easy being a defense attorney in internet court, but is it worth it? Yeah, absolutely.
I still don't understand grammar, but I'm glad I was able to help. Not even just help, I was the hero! Maybe someday I can be a real judge in a real courtroom, after all.
Can you believe my husband spent $300 on this ridiculous t-shirt? Now he's trying to arrange some meetup with people on the internet. It's ridiculous. I had to put my foot down. I told him no burgers in the house for a month. I'm sure he'll get over it eventually.
I still can't believe Jennifer tried to ruin my life over a little accident that happened years ago. That was a total shock. Still, I'm glad it's over now and I can get my life back to normal. After all, good always wins.
What will the future bring? Overuse of GIFs, hacked email accounts, fake news articles that my weird uncle keeps sharing online. I don't know what's next, but I do know this. Internet Court will be there, dispensing justice with a smiley face.
Oh!